He's obviously had a run-in or
That's
something.
what he had a very bad experience. Hey everyone, welcome back to another one
of NuhaSal. That was a bit screwed up then, but that was a very well done.
That's the biggest fail I've ever seen in my whole life.
No, it was like, wait, should I say my name?
Should I say my name? I was like, wait. What should I say my name? Was and Sally goes, no! I have a mental blanket there, and then you go, let me do it.
That's why I'm here, babe. I'm here to save your.
Yeah, you're here for the moral support. Yeah. So today we are back with another one. Today we are doing Wode Maya. I wanna be what I wanna. Is that how you say it? Wode Maya to the wall. I saw Wode Maya.
Oh yeah, Wode Maya to the world.
Wode Maya to the wall.
He does say that.
He does say that, and now he said Africa to the wall, you know?
And if you guys don't know who Wode Maya is, he's a famous YouTuber in Africa.
In Ghana.
From Ghana. Yeah. But he travels all over Africa, basically, trying to inform other countries, other people, that Africa isn't this dangerous place that everyone thinks it is.
Yeah.
And so he is now like one of the top, isn't he one of the top YouTubers in Africa right now?
Oh, I think so, because all the other YouTubers that I watch, there might be other like a very big YouTuber, but I didn't see it yet. But I think right now like Wode Maya is big.
Yeah.
There might be another biggest YouTuber than Wode Maya, but I haven't seen it yet. It might be.
Yeah.
But I think right now Wode Maya is right there.
And his videos are usually really positive. So I suggest guys check him out.
Yeah.
You probably already have because he's so famous.
Yeah. Wode Maya.
And he does interviews with you know, high profile people like ex-presidents and anyway, check him out. And so today we've decided to do a reaction on Wode Maya. So which one? What Africans think of African Americans.
Yeah.
So I think that we've done something similar like this before.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. We did something similar to this when it was what Americans think of Africans. Yeah.
Was something like that. Where there was the two girls. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
I should pop up now.
Exactly,
I'll pop a link there so you can see it.
Yep.
Of our old video. But yeah, and that was quite funny. Like it's quite true too. No, it's like so true.
100%. Yeah.
So we're doing the opposite now, because that's right. It was about what do Americans think about Africans?
Yeah, what do Americans think about Africans?
Whereas this time it's the other way. So it's Africans think of African Americans.
Yeah.
So you guys probably know there's always like, you know, that kind of thing where African Americans and Africans, they feel like they're the same people, but like
exactly,
like there's little differences and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see, I think, because I don't think we've seen anything or watched anything like
this. Exactly. Yeah.
So let's get onto it.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Ghana, baby. I am Wode Maya. I am Wode Maya. I'm back again with another video. And in the last episode, we did what African Americans think of Africa. If you have not seen it, just check out the link below. I am Maya, and today we are going to continue the peaceful war. We want to know what Africans think of African Americans. I am Maya. This peaceful war is going to be sweet. I just want to see a comment below. I am Maya. Stay tuned and enjoy.
We're gonna hit in the car.
African Americans, I think people who grew up in the United States, and they don't know their culture. Originally those guys are from Africa, but now they were taken to the West, and now they lack culture identity. That's what I think.
Well, when you talk about African Americans, I don't see any difference with Africans. We are like all the same, talking, listen to music, those kind of stuff. they have good ideas. They're some are famous in Africa. In America, they're showing their real talent. That's good. And I don't see a lot of difference between them and us.
What I think about African Americans, I think they're good people. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about them.
So nice.
In some parts of the world, people might have something negative to say about African Americans. I just think that even though some of us look the same, I mean, people don't look the same. Even though some of us don't look the same, African Americans and Africans are one.
African Americans.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I don't have good thoughts about them because most of the African Americans feel so superior. They feel they are on top of people. But man, come on.
Here we go. We're honest with you now.
Just like the name goes, African Americans. So I don't know why they feel so superior. Like most of them feel so superior.
Some of them.
I've had a personal
Yeah,
encounter
some
with
names, some.
these kind of things, like where I meet African Americans and I'll be like hello, and then they feel like they're on top of the world because they're having that kind of racist with the real Americans, like the white Americans. They are racist. Most of them are racist. So I don't really have any problem with them, but this is the only thing I don't really like.
I think sometimes though with African Americans they have this disconnect with Africa and they almost feel, I wouldn't say embarrassed, or they feel like they don't have that connection with Africa, so they probably do that. They probably, some, not all.
No, some
not all.
You know, now, babe, there's YouTube, there's a lot of things coming out of Africa that they don't know.
But I think that probably changes things too.
Yeah,
like what am I doing is great because I think a lot of African Americans and like the whole world used to see Africa negatively.
Yeah.
So then when it came to African Americans who have always been in America, they don't understand Africa. They don't know the good bits about Africa.
You know, it's like they live in America for so long that everything that they see on American TVs is like
correct.
Is what they believe that it's like, can I use the word brainwashed? Like the stuff that they see on CNN about Africa, about
it's like
people dying of starvation, hunger. That's what they get into, and also I think they feel disconnected because they feel like, oh, okay, like back home nothing has been fixed. Those people are still like.
But that's the thing, because they're not seeing
the good things. Like they feel like, oh, Africans should step up their games. They are not up to world level. You know, back in the day, when you look at Africa, you see famine, you see wars, you see that. African Americans see that was like, so is that where I am from? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think. I think now probably like especially with was it Ghana? Which country is coming back?
Oh, Ghana.
Ghana. I think that stuff has been really good for them, especially to connect with their culture and to be like, wait, all the stuff I heard was all wrong. I love, and then start to connect to their
African roots.
Because I think that's the hardest thing, even when we think about kids, is making sure our kids connect to their culture and understand that you can't listen to everything on the news. And also like kudos to the people that are coming back to Africa, because I see a lot of them doing YouTubes now. Like a lot of them are coming back and it's like, oh, okay, so this is how it is. Like the images that are so coming out of Africa and the real life is different. Exactly. And I think because look, in America they said about Australian gun laws, they basically said that the crime went up in Australia when we got rid of our guns, which is a complete lie, and all Australians know that. You can't, and this is news channels.
Exactly.
So you can't listen to everything that's But
and also, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. But I think like they also have trust issues. Like African Americans are very hard to trust someone. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that they go through. Even me, it happens to me. I walk into Melbourne, like in the city. Like I saw this African American guy, and I say hello, and he's like, don't want to say hello because he doesn't know me. And also like, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know you like that. And sometimes people are very nice. They say hello, and they say, oh, that's a black guy, or that's an African guy. They say hello back. They're very nice. But some it's not that they think you're African or any of that. You can be an African American, say hello to them too. They won't say hello back, so you never know. Yeah, so yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that, like, I can understand why he feels that they might be like that, and also that where African Americans might be coming from.
Exactly.
Because they don't know, and it's part of being just scared, I think.
Exactly.
In that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's keep watching.
Exactly. Yeah. Cultural differences between Africa.
Obviously, there is a huge cultural difference. It all depends with the environment in which you grew up in. We grew up in Africa. We have our culture roots. We know where we come from, and those guys, most of them, they really don't know where they come from. So that makes a huge difference.
Maybe a little, because in Africa they're like more, how can I say, they show more the real culture, but I don't see a lot of difference between African Americans and real Africans.
The one thing that we have in common is family. When we talk about cultural differences, I mean, that's not different, but the one thing that we have in common is family. Other than that, I think maybe the way we speak, the way we dress is very different. They like to put their hands above their I mean, African American men like to put the pants above their bums. And that's not gonna fly at my house. Like my father would to order.
Yeah, there are a lot. Like the African Americans behave like the Americans. They behave the same. It's just that the color difference, but they behave the same. Like in terms of them being racist, like, and when it also comes to the way they talk, the way they wear their clothes, the way they behave.
Now come on now,
their language.
That guy being extreme.
Yeah. He's obviously had a run-in or something.
He had a very bad experience.
He's obviously met an African American at some point and gone.
That's what I'm saying.
I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt last round.
There's some African Americans who are like, okay, you know, you would think that they're racist or something, like, you know what I mean, like they go
but I think it's just
they're not like what's it called, like trustable. Like I would look at there's also African Americans that are like, you know, they are I don't know what to say the word, some of them, like I don't know what to say, but but they're not that racist. Come on now.
And look, it's like even sometimes I get with like my accent and stuff, and people, like I've told Noah, people will make comments that I don't speak English because of my accent, or I say different words and stuff, because it's just you're different. Like I speak English, but it's just a different type. And I think that's what a bit of it is. Like African Americans are like, you know, because African Americans and Africans are different. There's little things that are different. You grow up different.
You grow up different.
Accents different, different language. But if you watch, like we've been watching Blackish, that series. But no one will sit there and go, oh my gosh, that's so true. That's so true.
It's like basically the same, you know. It's very similar, very, very similar. It's not just a little bit that are a little bit different.
Little differences.
I don't see no difference. The way our parents behave is all the same, you know. It's very true. But that's why I like the Blackish. I watch Blackish. I was like, are you kidding me? So African Americans do that thing too. Like they know that. It's basically the same.
And like I'll be laughing because I'll be like, oh, I've seen you do that. I go, that's Noah. Full stop. And like it's just probably like the food's different. Like they eat a lot of pork, I think. And little things like that. But otherwise, it's just so funny. Anyway, let's go back to this guy and see what else he's got to say. I wonder who we ran into.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you ran into.
Let's go.
Like, there is a very huge difference when it comes to culture, because we Africans, I think when it comes to something like in our dressing, we dress a little bit polite, like as compared to African Americans. Most of them do not dress like polite.
Oh, that's a bit mean. Oh, no, I don't think that's true. That's a bit mean.
That dude, right?
He's obviously, I don't know. Or maybe he's been watching.
No, but I think what he was thinking of, you know, how African Americans wear their pants down.
Yeah.
But that is what is it called? That's like a culture that goes with hip hop and rap and all that. That is different from home bringing. I know most of them will never do that in front of their parents, like.
And it also depends. Like it's even.
It also depends. Yeah, it's not everyone. Come on now, there's also people in Africa like that dress crazy too.
But it's even like even in Australia, you go out to a club, it'll be freezing cold. Some people wear their bra pretty much.
Yes, you are in bikinis and all that. That won't be yeah.
Like there's lots of story. Like it's no matter where you go. I guess to be fair though, in Africa, in some of the countries you get like they'd be absolutely shocked.
Oh yeah.
And be a complete like
exactly.
You would never wear that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. But yeah, I don't know.
I think in Africa we're more into community. You know what I mean. Like if I do it, I used to do it when I was young. My pants were like down here because I used to listen to rap. I was like, young and crazy, Yeah. But like if some other people in my community see that, you'd be like, whoa, is that the son of that? Look at how his son is wearing. Like, look at how is that the daughter of that? Is that how people look at us? Because let me tell you about Africa. Africa is all about community,
Yeah.
That's why I see a lot of African Americans buying lands and because they want to move back to Africa. There is one thing that I want to make it clear. Africa is all about community. You will be like, oh, I can sit like, even here Australia, like we know our neighbors. We say hello to our neighbors. They know us. Oh, that's my neighbor. I'm not saying Australia is not like that because I'm very good friend with my neighbor, Yeah, I like that dude. Like, I know them. I know the wife.
But we're not as full on here, like.
Yeah.
As in, like, you guys would be over the
we're like full on, like community.
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of African Americans coming in, and it's like they're like, oh, I want to build my own house, and I'm gonna be all by myself. Africa is not like that, bad.
Yeah.
Like you have to know the community. The neighbors have to always be at your door, like saying, "How are you? You okay? Oh, that's your house." And they're loud and you know what I mean. So it's always like that. Yeah. So you will never be on your own. It's all about community. So. If you start doing something in that, so the son of that, is that the son of that? So he smoked. Oh, did his father know that he smokes? Did his mom know that he smokes? So it's all about community, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But to be fair, like if you watch any of those Karen, YouTubes and stuff, some of those Karens do complain about what people wear. So there is still some people that do go, what are you wearing? Like, you cannot wear that.
Yeah.
In America and other countries and sometimes even it's very like Europe I find they're a complete different level. Like they don't care, you can go topless at beaches and it's just a very different
it's very different
very different. It just depends on culture and
cultural differences and that's
but I just thought that was funny. I thought that not all African Americans dress
come on,
half naked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. Do Africans and African
Americans
we obviously look alike. Originally we are from the same root, right? We are all Africans, but then they were transported to the western part of the world, so obviously we're gonna look alike, but there's some difference because now they are in a different part of the world.
I've never hung around and I'm only gonna base what I'm saying based on what I see on TV.
They look alike.
We look alike.
We do.
But also, we have to remember that during the time of slavery, the slave era and whatever, most slave masters were reproducing with
slaves.
With African American women. I don't know about the men, but African American women. So there could be some kind of maybe differences in how they look a little bit, but I don't know, then I think we look alike. I mean, in South Africa we have we also differentiate ourselves between black people and colored people. I know that in America they have a colored person is someone who looks like me, but in South Africa, someone who is colored is someone whose father or mother was white and who is mixed race. Basically.
Yeah. Can I say mixed? Sorry. Yeah. Sorry for anybody out there.
Well, yeah, we are all the same. Come on, African Americans and Africans are all the same. We came from the same origin. And what hurts me is most of them do not know their roots. But if they really consider where they come from Africa. So we look alike. It's just that they happen to be in America and they feel they are Americans and they feel they are the
I was waiting for his line.
citizens in the world. So they feel so superior and they think the whole world is in their hands. So they behave like what the white Americans do. That is very bad. They are all Africans. We are all Africans. We have to behave like we are one people.
Actually, if you see a nigger from Africa walking on the street and you see a nigger from America walking on the street, I don't see any difference. If it is a real nigger, we don't see it.
So you can just use the N-word like that, huh?
So the peaceful war comes to an end. Whether you are African or African American, we are all blacks. We belong to the same race. I am Maya. Let peace and love reign among.
Man, what do you think of that?
That I thought that was good. I'm glad he did that though. I think it's interesting because like, you know, like that's funny that, but it's good that he got a variety of people. Like he got the last guy. You know, like because there's some that do feel that way. He's obviously had a run-in.
Yeah, you got a run-in with someone. With someone. Oh, maybe too. He has never met an African American before.
Oh yeah, that must be true. He's watched TV. Exactly.
Watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Because it happens to me like when I traveled in Europe, like even when I travel here. Some of the people, they've never met a black guy before, they never met an African before, they don't know like, oh, well, how is that, how do they behave?
Well,
because they think we all behave the same.
They always
think, they think that we are loud, we are all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
well, they always think no one's African American. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I know it goes, oh, you know.
I'm African.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's kind of funny. Like they always think he's African American.
They always think,
because he speaks good English and all that. And it's like, no, Africans do.
Africans do,
Yeah, Africans like.
We learn from school, you know.
It's just but yeah, it's quite funny. Like they all go, oh, like they get all excited because he's African American, and then they're like, oh wait, you're not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that all the time. So even in the city, like when I go there, you see someone thinking, is it African American? Is there? I say, nah, I'm African.
It's so funny, but yeah, no, I thought that was really good. I like those kind of clips. If you guys see anything else like that we should watch and react to, put it in. Yes, put it in
the comment section before and below.
Yes.
I said comment section before.
Before? What do you mean before?
Comment section below.
Yes, below.
Below, yep.
And make sure you subscribe and share, and I hope you're enjoying these videos, and let us know what else you want to see from us. But yeah, that was a good one. I love Wode. Keep going, Wode.
Thank you, man, Wode. Thanks for that videos, man. You've been doing a great job, you know, and yeah.
And if you are a mixed couple, or you are raising a kid in another country, like Australia or America or wherever, you just have to remember to make sure that they connect to. I think that's
the roots, you know. Make sure they connect to the roots here and also the roots back home.
Yeah, because we've had a few people where their kids don't connect to the point where they only hang out with, like, say, the Australian kids or the like. We also did an interview with someone that talked about her kids, so make sure you check that out. Link above, and see you for our next episode.
In the next episode.
Bye bye.